Hello, comrade. If you follow my post on Reddit and X, you must be aware of currently I'm working with a mechanical pencil. I'm working with an MOD project. And during the process, I find out the unit is lying. Now I tell you how I find it out. They are lying about the product specification. Specifically, they are lying about the engine they used in this pen. Okay, let me go through quickly what's my initial approach. I bought that pen. I bought that pen last year. I bought this pen last couple of weeks, and I so like it. This is called Roulette, and this pen was first released in 15-16 years ago, and this pen is still quite popular. If you follow on Reddit, everyone is having it, but I just don't know why, so I have to try it out. But after I had it, I know the reason. This pen is so comfortable. The entire grip from here to here, it's aluminium or metal or something. In there, it's plastic. The entire pen, 15 gram, perfect. And it's so comfortable with a little bit knurring on there. But the only thing it had with me is it's only come with 0.5. That's too thin for me. I needed to be a little bit broader. I needed to be 0.7. So my initial intention is to have a 0.7 engine to go in there. But that's a generation 2 engine. This pen is 559 that was released in 2017. That was almost 10 years ago. But that is already the generation 2 engine in there. And that's generation 1. So what I need to do, I have to buy 450, which is released in 2008. That, by the way, this pen is already discontinued according to the unit's catalog. But after I got this pen today, I find out the unit, this engine supposed to be generation 1 engine, but it behaved exactly like the generation 2 engine, and it gave 2010 the Kuru Toga engine. I will show you later on. Okay, first let me show you briefly what exactly is Kuru Toga. Basically, Kuru Toga means something turn the engine. You see this little barrel, you see this, sorry about my nails, after the video I will cut it off. You see this mark over here. The principle of Kuru Toga is each time your fingertip was touching the paper, it rotates the lead. It rotates the lead for you, the pen, based on, by the touch, the pen, the lead was rotate. By doing so, they always give you a sharp edge was touching the paper, give you a thin line. You never have too thick of the line. So that's the basic principle by each touch of the paper. Now I will tell you how I find out. This supposed to be generation 1 engine according to unit. Generation 1 engine, every time it require you 40 click. 40 of them. For the generation 2 engine, it speed up. What you need to do is you only need to do 20 click, 20 touching, and it give you a full turn of lead, which also explained on their packaging. This is the package of the 559, or aka Advance. You see it there. W speed, there is a twice. It says double speed here. Can you read Chinese? I assume you all read Chinese, yeah? There's a 2 arrow there. It's double speed. by contrast, I show you the package of the 450. It says nothing. That's the, yeah. And also let me show you the package of the Roulette. That's the package of Roulette. It also says it's nothing. There's no double arrow. Now it's so obvious. You know what I mean? So we're supposed to have two generation 2 engine here, and one generation 2 and 2 generation 1 engine here. But life is not always as described. Otherwise, how boring, yeah? Okay, let me show you the test. Okay, let me show you the text. So what we do here, I had a tape. I had a electronic tape down there. Let me show you first the advance. Let me show you how that work. Each time you touch it, it turns. Yeah, all very obvious. Now let's count. I will against one of this angle against this line, so you will see how it turns. Now you count with me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, but still get a little bit more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 it have a full turn. Why it give 5 more turn? Probably it's not. I'm not pushing hard enough. The engine is not triggered. But you can see the rough but approximately it give you around 20 click. It give you 1 turn. Yeah. So that's the generation 2 engine. Let me show you one of the generation 1 engine. That is the Roulette. In principle, that will give 40 click, 40 tipping. Now let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 40. 55 it give you. Why it give you that much? 55. Let me show you one more time. Let's count. Now 50. But you see, it give you 50 tips, but more or less that's fundamentally different from the generation 2 engine. Yeah, it's quite obvious. The effect is quite obvious. The speed of turn is considerable slower than the generation 2 engine. Now let's go down to this pen. This is the standard. It doesn't have any model number on there, but this pen is standard. Very, very affordable. $3 or $4 probably, but it's lying. Now let's start. $27. 27 it give a 10. Did you see that? 27 10. That's a generation 2 speed. But they are marketing it as a generation 1. Let's start test again. $30 terms. Okay, so my video has showed you this pen, despite was already discontinued, but it's not a generation 1 engine. It's not a generation 1 engine. It go way faster than the generation 1 engine. It give you, let's say, 20 times, 20 clicks per turn. So basically, where is my file advance? So basically, you can tell from this two pen. This pen was released in 2008. This pen is released 10 years later, approximately 10 years later. Basically, same pen, same engine was put in there. Huh? What the? Okay, people, thank you for watching. That's my finding. By the way, if you're asking how's my project goes, my project is going nowhere. So what I need to do, because this pen, what I need to do is like, what my initial intention is to find something I thought, since they are released in the same, approximately the same time, I thought their engine is swappable, but I was wrong. The engine in there, the engine in the Roulette is unique to this pen, specifically for this pen, really. And this two pen is the engine in this two pen. Apart from the 10 years gap release time, their engine is pretty much identical. Okay, so that's my finding. My project is going nowhere. I need to find out the engine, a 0.7 engine to stick in there to make it work. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.